What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in today. And I'm tired of this dang on wind that I'm dealing with. The mics is coming, y'all. I promise. I got some mics coming. Y'all not gonna have to hear the wind blowing through your speakers for too much longer. So just bear with me for another few more days. I should have just canceled it. They on back orders, the particular ones that I want, because I guess they're supposed to be really good and really popular. So we'll see. I'm gonna wait another day or two. If they don't have them to me by then I'm gonna make other decisions, other arrangements. But let's get to the topic at hand. We got Tyrese Haliburton's father. You guys know I talked about him before, about how after he hit the game winner, his moment was kind of stolen from him via his father, because all of the sports news became about his dad and Giannis in each other's face after the game had concluded, which was very unfortunate because, man, as I said before, this is easily one of the biggest, if not the biggest moment in your son's career, and you stole it from him because you wanted to be Billy Badass with a guy that's like 1.5 foot taller than you and probably a good 60 pounds heavier than you, a guy that we know for all intents and purposes, if y'all was on the street, you would not have the same energy. So I don't like that sort of stuff. I don't like when people jump in somebody's face acting all brave in scenarios when they know the person who they mouthing off to can't react. Remember a few years ago, Russell Westbrook, he was on the court and some stupid fan jumped up in his face, and that was just a straight punk move, because I just was like, man, come on now. Like, you know darn well you feel comfortable in this situation. You know he can't react. If he reacts, the story becomes about how he put you on your back, which you deserved it. Oh, just a dad coming with his daughters. But yeah, the story becomes about him putting you on your back, which, I mean, people like myself certainly would have not had an issue with that, but that's how it would have went nonetheless. But the Pacers, this was apparently this was not handed down by the NBA itself. The Pacers said that he is not allowed at any games. That's the message. He's not allowed at any games. It's not that he's not allowed on the floor for the rest of the season, or that he is allowed to come to games and sit somewhere else. No, he's not allowed to come to games at all for the foreseeable future. That's how they put it. They didn't give an end date. So, I mean, this could be the rest of the season. This could be the rest of the season and all of next season, or the next 5 seasons. We don't know. He has accepted this, I mean, not like he can't accept it anyway. I mean, he's accepted it, he says. He's not challenging it in any way, but it's really not like you could have anyway. So it's cool to say that and all, but this was very one-sided. You really don't have anything that you could have done to fight back against this. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. The punishment was a lot more heavy-handed than I was expecting. I thought that it was fair to give him some sort of, I guess, suspension from games, if you will. I just thought that perhaps for the rest of the season, for the rest of the playoffs, they just wouldn't let him be on the floor. He'd be, hey, how are you? I thought for the rest of the season, they probably have him like in a suite or something. He just can't be on the floor. No, it appears that he can't come to games at all. So yeah, that was stiff. They're definitely trying to send a message here to make sure that no other parents think that this is appropriate behavior. But we really don't be having other parents do this sort of stuff. I mean, even when it came to Ja Morant's dad going back and forth with Unc Shea, they weren't in each other's faces. You know, they were jawing back and forth across the aisle or whatever. But Unc Shea ended up having some sort of face-to-face with players or whatever. But it wasn't parents. So I don't think this is an issue that the NBA has to worry about, really, especially when the first time that this popped up, as far as I've known anyway, certainly in the modern era, they slapped it down as hard as they did. So it's unfortunate, but you know, he put himself in this situation. I'm sure he's kicking himself. One more thing. I didn't like his explanation of what happened. Giannis said he was disrespecting him, he was cursing at him. He claims not only was he not cursing at him, he wasn't even looking at Giannis. I know it looks like I was looking at Giannis, but I was actually looking through him. When you say stuff like that just sounds that ridiculous, it makes you far less sympathetic. I mean, people already weren't that sympathetic with him to begin with, but when you are a grown-ass man behaving this way and not really taking any accountability for your actions, it makes you even less of a sympathetic figure. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. We're going to go ahead and get back to stepping, man. You guys, thank you for joining me. Give me them thumbs ups. Give me them subs. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.